Hey YouTubers, just want to make a quick video on how to protect your front shocks and shock tower on your truggified typhon or any kind of typhon. So I went to my local Home Depot store and got one of their say I don't know, an inch in full diameter, about that thick rubber hosing. It's really thick, guys. So is what I did is I just put a cut right through to be able to open it, flatten it, and as it's open I just put it over my shock towers and everything. And for 2 holes, I put 2 holes right through pretty thick tie wraps and went through my shock tower, 2 holes through the shock tower, tightened them down, and then as I tightened them down, it molded the plastic molded in, and then I just heated it up a little bit and then tightened it a bit more, and then you get a molding of pretty much how it's gonna go. While it was on, I just kind of did some cutting around the shock towers, went in and just kind of went all the way around it, and just to make it look kind of better, instead of just having a piece of rubber on there and just kind of looked kind of crappy, truthfully, I think. But this way I've ordered for some bashes, and this thing works awesome. You can see where it takes the punishment is right here, these 2 corners. But I think it looks pretty clean, guys. It doesn't look bad with the body. This would be really nice if, say, T-Bone Racing or something like that were to make a really thick, hard plastic molding and just make some bolts from each side, like a holder over. It would be nice, because their other design with just a longer bolt, and their 2 protectors that just come up, it just does not work at all. Like any kind of flip, you just keep bending those long bolts, those long screws. It just does not work. But Rich Duper Bash, I got this from him. I just kind of tweaked it out a little bit, and this is what I came up with, and I think it looks pretty good, guys. And after all, the truggified typhon is just an absolute beast. I love this truck. Really nice to handle in the air. I'm changing this out, that's why it's loose. So really happy with this build. Nothing but awesome things to say about the truggified typhon. And yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this. I got a couple more videos to post up, and yeah, and for the 13mm GPM wheel hexes, guys, I would recommend them for this kind of build if you're doing a truggified typhon and you want to run bigger tires like 3.8s, Badlands, any of that kind of stuff. You will need those if you do not want any body rubbage. But I'll be changing this out too. I'll be putting outcast skirts on here a bit higher, just to give it more protection so no dirt goes in and stuff. I find with the shorter ones you do get a bit more dust inside your chassis. So I see with the hybrid and stuff, you can run, that's how I noticed it. It was from Rich's hybrid that they were running the higher skirts. So I got those on the way, so we'll go with that. Right now I got the 2.8s strapped on here. The strapping has been working awesome. I just put new strapping. Because the first time I did it, it was pretty loose, but this time I did a bit more tighter as I went. And then as where you tighten the strapping, like where you knot it, I used Gorilla Glue. Sorry guys, it's early. So I just put that on there, and just a couple dots all around, and it's been holding up awesome. So that's that. And yeah, I got a little bit of rubbage on my heat sink the other day. Didn't even notice it. It's just because when it tilts back, I'll be fixing that now. I just noticed it. So, but besides that, it's didn't break or hurt anything. But I run Robinson pinions on all my RCs, so never broke one, never had a problem with one. They are just absolutely awesome pinions. This is a 17 tooth on here, Robinson. So yeah, I managed to fit a higher servo in my Typhon. It just clears, just to say. So, but this Typhon, this servo I have in here, forget the name of it. The top label fell off, but awesome servo. I think it's a JX. I think 30 kg, but it works awesome, guys. Did some hard bashing with it so far, and yeah. One other thing, I bought a set of Italian 2018 front shocks. They're where all my parts are right now. I'm not going to bother, I'll just explain it. They are the same size as the Typhon shocks. Just the only difference, guys, is the red case here. This part, it's just shorter. It just holds a little bit less shock oil. And as what they did is it has this. They have the same shock shafts as the Typhon, all the same parts. Just this part right here is just a shorter diameter, and they just put a plastic, like a plastic shim in with the shock shaft, so the shock shaft doesn't rebound off your shock cap and your bladder inside here. So that's what they did with it. So just a heads up for that, because I didn't. I watched one video from RC Dude, and he said it was a direct fit, and it is a direct fit, but there's just a little difference in with the shim they put in with the shock shaft, so it doesn't rebound off here, and this part is a smaller fit. So yeah, but they will work. Just I don't know why they went and did that, but it is what it is. So yeah, guys, it was just a little video to show you guys how to protect your front shock towers. Thanks. Bye.